Every astrology sign has a ruling planet. And in Capricorn season, the energy of Saturn is more pronounced because it is the ruling planet of Capricorn. So in the transiting energies, which relates to where the planets are right now, we look at transiting Saturn to help us understand more of where those Capricorn energies are needing to be expressed. So we make some correlations here between, okay, the sun is in Capricorn, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is currently in this sign or in this part of your chart working with you to apply the Capricorn themes. But the other thing that's really cool here is that you can also look in your astrology chart at your natal Saturn. And during Capricorn season, your natal Saturn is energetically perking up and alive and is asking you to check in with how you're honoring the energy of your natal Saturn. So it's this cool energetic thread, if you will, where you can say, okay, how am I committing, being responsible, being mature in these Saturn areas of my life that relate to your natal Saturn? So this means your natal Saturn can be in any sign. You can have Saturn in Virgo, Saturn in Aries, Saturn in Pisces, Saturn in any astrology sign. And during Capricorn season, that energy is perking up and is more alive for you to check in with how you're honoring that Saturn influence and how you're working with Saturn. Saturn is where we need to apply time, energy, effort. And when we do that, when we show up, Saturn is where you got to show up. You got to show up to be counted. You don't take shortcuts. You don't expect it to necessarily be easy or even quick. But Saturn will bring in the payoffs, the rewards, the fact that, yes, I did this. Look at what I got from it. Look at what I achieved. So understanding how your natal Saturn actually comes alive during Capricorn season makes this energy more applicable for you, more personal. And again, you're then checking in on what that Saturn energy is showing you or how it's working with you in this lifetime. And this is such a cool thing to be aware of in astrology, how these energy threads connect and how they have the sense of, okay, this energy is speaking to me right now. It's very alive. So trust that, absolutely trust that. But know that part of how we can make the most of every Capricorn season is looking at your natal Saturn, checking in with what that energy means to you, how you're being responsible in this part of your life, how you are honoring your commitments in this part of your life, how you are maturing and growing. Saturn also wants us to stand on our own. So this could be the part of your life, the part of your chart, where your natal Saturn is saying you've got to take care of this on your own terms and in your own way. You've got to stand with your sense of self and authority. Saturn is where we show up with our self-respect, our integrity, our dignity. And so you say, okay, I'm going to own it. This is what I'm going to own here for myself in this part of my world, in this part of my life. So that's one way to make the most of Capricorn season, is to look at your natal Saturn, check in with how you're honoring and working with that energy actively in your life. And it could be a wonderful time where you have some new realizations. You look at what you could be doing better, but also you could be very aware of what you're doing really well and to keep at it, to keep on keeping on. So I hope this has given you some good things to think about here as we continue through Capricorn season.